now.
Alright, so this video is about some transgender people who are inside sports, and as we know that there's a lot of them inside the world now, and a lot of them infiltrating sports, media, everything that you guys know. But what I'm trying to let you know in this video is if these people had their voice changed and had some surgery on their face, people would call me a liar for saying that these people are transgender, but these people basically take the fall for a lot of the other sports people because they're trying to make it seem like these are the only people, you know, who are inside these state championships as transgender. But what you got to understand is that there's a lot more than you think there is, and these people are just taking the fall for them. All right, they're making it seem like there's not as much just because these two people got found out. You know what I mean?
To a GMA exclusive, two transgender high school runners, where they're kicking up dust in Connecticut, taking the top spots at the state girls championship, leaving parents wondering if they have an unfair advantage. Lindsay Davis.
Of course, they have an unfair advantage. They are born men and they're going against females. Of course, it's an unfair advantage. What are you guys gonna try to say? You're trying to say that there are people out there that are thinking wrong and saying that this is fair, that it should be fair. No, it's not fair. Of course, it's not fair. That's like that's like me going against a whole bunch of kids and then saying that it's not fair. Of course, it's unfair. They're men.
Is here, and you sat down with the track stars to talk all about this.
That's right, Michael. We're talking about a subject that...
And let's go ahead and start talking about this girl because this girl's a transgender herself. That's why she's trying to make this crap fair, right? And this guy on the left, he's a sodomite. Sorry about that, I got a call. But anyways, what I was talking about, this guy on the left side is a sodomite right here, and he's down with the transgender thing also. That's why he's trying to do the same thing as this transgender dude to the right. As you can see, she doesn't look like a normal woman, but let's keep going.
It's so sensitive that Andrea and Terry, who you're about to meet, felt when it was time to tell their parents that they're transgender, they...
And it's not sensitive at all. They're just trying to make you sensitive to it so you could have a heart for these people when you really shouldn't. Let's keep going.
each revealed it by text, and now they have gone public with it, and they're facing opposition from people who say even though you may feel like a girl, you need to compete against the boys. Terry Miller and Andrea Yearwood dominating the company.
So what they're basically doing is highlighting these two people, but what you got to understand, the person in the middle of them is also a transgender, all right? There's a lot more transgender than just these two people, but let's keep going.
Competition at the Girls Track and Field Championships in Connecticut earlier this month, coming in first and second place respectively. And while it was a state race, their wins are making national headlines, not because of what they did, but because of...
Okay, so this crap is making national headlines, but how many people knew that these two men were transgender before this meet is what I'm wondering about. Okay, so I don't get it. I just don't get it. This crap made national headlines, people. So that means that people knew about them, and I don't know if they got like a whole bunch of posts. Like, I don't see how the media found out about these two people because there's way more than just them. But let's keep going.
Who they are, two transgender girls. When was the first time that either of you found any kind of opposition to you participating on the girls' team?
I was expecting it, so
Okay, this one right here is an example of how some of the girls look inside the mainstream media, inside movies, all of that, all right? Now, if this person had their voice changed into a female voice, it had like a little bit more surgery, then you guys will be falling for it, all right? But what you guys need to understand is that they're all everywhere. So once you see this, you're going to be able to see the other transgenders, and I'm going to break them down a little bit more too. But yeah, let's keep going.
every day I'll go home, search up track and field high school, Terry Miller.
Because you wanted to know what people were saying.
Yeah.
Some of those comments were harsh. Critics complaining that Andrea and Terry both have an unfair advantage since they were born boys. At what point do you decide, actually, it's more appropriate for me to be on the girls' team?
How is it more appropriate? How is it more appropriate? She's just putting it inside people's head that it is appropriate when it's really not. This is how they pass their agendas on you guys. It's time to wake up now. For real. It's time to wake up.
Competing with other girls.
I decided that the summer before ninth grade.
They've both started hormone therapy and say that for the most part they've been welcomed by friends.
So this is the thing that gets me messed up, is because they always wanna throw in that these people are taking hormone treatments, but I don't believe that hormone treatments take away muscle. Okay, it doesn't take away your muscle. It doesn't take away your manly size. It doesn't take away your manly legs, your manly calves, your manly. It doesn't take away none of that. So basically, these men are going against females and still got all the same attributes. All they're doing is starting some hormones, so their body could change, as in they start growing some breast. All right, and they start getting more emotional and all this bullcrap. That's all it does. Okay, it doesn't take away what muscle you already have. That's pretty dumb for them to say that.
Family coaches and administrators with open arms. But there is some backlash from parents and students. 2 petitions were even started in an attempt to change the current rule of the state's governing body of.
And they're always going to have petitions for the bullshit that they want, for the agendas that they want. They're going to get the laws changed. Don't even worry about it. They're going to do what they want to do. But if people wake up and they start seeing all the stuff that's going on, there's no way that it could be sliding, okay? But they're gonna pass what they want on you. This thing that they started, this petition that they started, yes, it's gonna go through with the fat C, and then the second C. You got a white C and you got a black C for your duality, and that's 33.
Interscholastic sports. The rule states that students are entitled to participate on a team based on their gender identity, how they identify.
The girls athletes are at the physical disadvantage compared to the transgender female.
Bianca.
Of course, what do you expect? Bam, this is another transgender right here on the left. I don't care if they say that she's a regular female and she's at a disadvantage, because she's a transgender too. That's why she's on the news right now. Instead of any of the other, you know how many thousands of girls there is, they're going to choose this one girl. It's because she's a transgender. Look at those shoulders. Come on, knock it off.
Stanescu started one of those petitions after her daughter Selena lost to Andrea and Terry at a track meet in.
Okay, they're going to put this up right here. They're going to put this up. You see all those diamonds? Diamonds is 33 in Freemasonry. And you see how there's no chest right there? And whatever chest there could be, it's covered up. Is because it's a drag man, all right? That's what it's for.
May.
They have naturally.
Notice how they're wearing Nike. They're both wearing Nike, all right? I'm pretty sure they didn't go to the store with each other and buy these, all right? They're sponsoring Nike right now. Nike wants the transgenders to be in everything, and when they already are. But they're promoting Nike right there for you guys. So you know Nike's in with the bullshit.
Testosterone within their body that has been proven to give a physical advantage in sports.
The mom, who was unaware that the girls were already undergoing.
You think I was playing about the diamonds? Bam, there you go, some more in the back right there. There's some more diamonds. They're going to keep showing you all the signs. Don't worry about it.
Hormone therapy has gotten a little over 100 signatures. Medical science tells us that estrogen hormone therapy does change the body, replacing some lean muscle with fat.
Now, just think about it, guys. This is a news clip, and they're acting like they're doing their regular routine, but there's a camera walking all around them, okay? This is all set up for you guys, all right? This is not no real track. This is not no real track people, okay? If they are real track people, then their families, their parents are 100% in the bullshit. That's why they got the news people all around them, following them during their daily routine, supposedly, all right?
But of course, everyone is different. Andrea's parents say what's most important.
Bam! Big old drag man. That's a pause, bro. This nigga's wearing a dress right now. Pause.
Important to them is the well-being of their child.
Track is number 100.
And this guy is a 100% sodomite. I bet you this dude's wife is a transgender too. That's why this fool has no problem with it, okay? This guy is gay as hell. I don't care what you say.
On my list of concerns as a father of a transgender daughter, I'm talking about raising a child for a life. And so is it fair?
Why is his wife the same size as him? She's a transgender also, trying to slump her shoulders to make it seem like she's a regular female with no chest. She got more of a chest than her husband, okay? It's time to wake up.
That child is excluded. Is it fair that child doesn't feel like they have a place to belong?
It allows her to be who she wants to be, and I think that has a little bit more weight than just winning a medal.
The rules vary from state.
It allows her to be who she wants to be? No. She's just a man. She should want to be a man. or he should want to be a man. Sorry about that. He should be wanting to be a man, but he wants to be a female. That doesn't mean that he should be able to do what the hell he wants and go against females, alright? That means that he should stay in his lane and be a freaking guy like he's supposed to, alright? Don't try to make everybody feel sympathy for these people, because there shouldn't be any sympathy. They're a man going against females, and they're trying to make it like it should be like that when it really shouldn't. They're just making these people easier to become famous. They're going to use these two girls. You might not see them in track for a long time, or maybe you will, but they're going to keep using them behind the scenes wherever they want to put them, okay?
To state, in 7 states, including Texas, students must play on the team that matches their birth certificate, or have undergone surgery, or have had extended hormone therapy, while the NCAA requires the completion of 1 year of testosterone suppression, medical research, birth certificate, or have undergone surgery, or have...
Okay. So these people haven't had the surgery, okay? They're just put some wigs on. They're not even changing their voice. But when they do have the surgery, people are going to fall for it, okay? When their voice sounds different, people are going to argue and be like, well, that's not a transgender, you're just a hater, and this is just a regular female. This is what people close to me say, all right? But these people are out there, and they're not going to bring you some people with surgery and with a girl voice, because they don't want you to know that that's possible, okay? They don't want you to know how close they can try to get these men to female, but you're never going to be able to hide that body. You're never going to be able to hide nothing. Not while me, not while Mag, not while any of the people exposing these fools are here, okay?
Had extended hormone therapy, while the NCAA requires the completion of 1 year of testosterone suppression. Medical research cannot really identify the line where a competitive advantage might exist for trans athletes of either gender. What do you want to say to other transgender youth, young people, teens who are out there really struggling through this process?
Just follow your heart. Like, don't let other people determine what you do in life.
Let's just play devil's advocate for a moment and just...
That's exactly what you're doing, is playing the devil's advocate, because you're pushing the devil's agendas on all of the people, okay? That's exactly what you're doing, is playing devil's advocate. Don't try to make it seem like it's some scenario. You are a devil's advocate, all right?
Imagine that you were both born girls, and then all of a sudden you had 2 boys who identified as being girls, and they said, hey, we're going to be on your team, and maybe now you're not performing as well because they are better.
So I'm not going to discourage you or try to say, oh, it's not fair. And
of course you're not. Why would you say that it's not fair, dude? You're going against females. You're going against females right now. I don't get why you would say anything about that. Which you should be... Oh, my gosh. Don't even get me started.
it would just push me to run faster. I'd be happy for them because they get to do what they want. They're happy, so then that should in turn make me happy. And they're brave. They're just different from everybody.
They're happy, so that makes you happy. So, bro. So if somebody's getting murdered out there, we should just let them do it. If somebody likes being a serial killer and they're happy, you should be happy and let them just murder people, right? Okay, so you're over here cheating, going against females, but because they're happy, you're going to be happy about it, right?
Body.
And just to be clear, the mother who started the petition says that she...
All these sleep people in the back, they're probably part of this agenda anyways. Look at these people smiling, all happy to be cheering these Satanists on for bringing transgenders into the limelight. That's wild.
Would like to see the girls sit out for a year after hormone therapy before competing with other girls. Now, this is certainly sparking a lot of debate, and it's something that schools across the country are dealing with because an estimated 150,000 teens in this country identify as transgender.
And you know,
150. Hold on, let me go back.
They're girls. Now, this is certainly sparking a lot of debate, and it's something that schools across the country are dealing with because an estimated 150,000 teens...
150,000 transgenders, okay? And they're just bringing you 2. Trying to make it seem like the other people that were in the lineup is not transgender also. 150,000. Come on, people.
In this country identify as transgender.
and you know, it's a very interesting argument on both sides.
You can see compelling argument on both.
Definitely. Thank you.
What argument? The only argument that you're pushing is your argument, all right? You're not showing nobody else's. You're giving other people's argument and letting transgender people spit what they think, trying to make the emotions get soft try to let the masses be led by their emotions and let this crap go through. You're only spitting your argument. Stop lying to the people.
Thank you so much, Lindsay.
Hi, everyone. George.
So yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to show you guys, is that if those people had the surgery, if those people had their voice changed, some people out there would be dumb and wouldn't be able to even realize it, okay? Swift, I'm out.